We're going to make fried apple pies. I learned to cook my rate when I was 10 years old. We would get the apples off the tree and peel them, and then we put them in the sun. My name is Mildred Council, but known as Mama Dip. My professional is cooking. Yeah. My home is Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
Why did you always like to cook? Why did you love to cook?
When I was in the country, it was a must. I grew up in Chatham County on a farm. I learned to cook corn when the corn came in, because I know that I could fry some chicken, because we had a chicken house. That's right, fried chicken is a form of love. You know what, we need to get this thing and make a business. My restaurant in 1976 started out with $64. People started coming. It was joy. You could feel it. Number one, that I was a Afro-American or a black woman, and then I got this thing going, and then I got all these white people coming in here sitting down eating, and they said, this is good food.
You try it with me?
Yeah, but I said, I know that was gonna happen.
Oh?
You gave me the biggest piece.
So we are going to go travel to see some of Mama Dip's childhood areas, where her farm was. Does it look the same as you remember?
No, wasn't no road, all of them was that road.
Mama Dip, so this area over here, was this near where you guys would do the molasses?
Yes, ma'am. It's where we need molasses at. This is Ella. Me and her are the only ones living. And I made some fried apple pies yesterday. You want to take them out and put them in the oven. And they didn't last 10 minutes. At the corn shucking. We cut the corn and we'd put the corn off and have it in a row this long, way on up there. I got my name Dip by going to the spring and dipping up water. I had 8 children, and every one of them has worked in the restaurant. Went to the White House, and I think I won something in North Carolina for a cooking contest. I got to the dinner table, and I looked at that great long table. I looked at all that silver, and I said, what in this world is going on here? With a knife, I said, I just put a fork on the table. Really, it's hard to find a cook, you know, find somebody that wants to do what they do at Mama Dip's. And it was old-fashioned, and it's still old-fashioned. Sometimes now I think the children are cooking something a little different, but everything was just like what I come up with. The food has a history on its own.